Fraser.
So those of you who'd like to ask questions, this is my time. So apologies, sir. If you could take your hands down for a moment, this is my time. So,
Okay.
Dr. Fraser, you gave us all a wonderful spiritual injection. And we appreciate the spiritual injection. Now, I listened to one of your talks and read in one of your writings, and I quote, "Where there is no obstacle, there is no way." Could you
let me unpack that. I am so glad you asked about that. That is my favorite quote, or it's related to my favorite quote outside of the Bible.
Yes, sir.
And I was really saving it for the end of the month, but you brought it up. Okay. And we'll do it again at the end of the month because it will bear repeating. My favorite quote, I have two favorite quotes in the Bible. John 5:30, a good man leaves it, I of my own self can do nothing. And then the second is Proverbs 13:22, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Outside of the Bible, my favorite quote is a quote by Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was one of the 5 great Caesars and one of the co-founders of the Stoic philosophy. And it was Marcus Aurelius who said, "The impediment to action advances the action.
Yeah.
What stands in your way becomes the way." I then said it differently. The obstacle is the way. Yeah. Where there is no obstacle, there is no way. What is the first thing God does when he gives you an assignment that he feels that you're ready for? He puts an obstacle in your way. And your job is to find a way over, around, through, and under the obstacle, stumble, fall, learn the lessons, fail fast. And when you do, you get an attaboy and an attagirl from God. And then he gives you your next assignment at a slightly higher level. And then what does God do? He puts an obstacle in your way.
Right.
So that you can stumble, fall, learn lessons. Every problem has a purpose, except many people do not introspect and study and say, what am I learning from this?
Right, right.
We spoke earlier about this catastrophe that happened on Sunday night. And the first question I asked myself after just freaking out, what is God trying to teach us? Right. What is the lesson here?
Right.
For the world to see on a global stage and to see the extremes of poor emotional intelligence.
Yes.
And how it can affect your life.
Yes, sir.
So what am I saying? I'm saying obstacles and failure and problems are part of life. Welcome to life. This is how we learn and grow. I asked you a question earlier. What is the difference between smart and wise? Well, a smart person knows what they want, but a wise person knows what they don't want to avoid mistakes. How do you get this wisdom? Through trial and error, through mistakes. We are not perfect.
Right.
But we must learn them. And we must learn from our failures and our mistakes. And I tell people, I have failed my way to success, but I have failed fast. And I've learned from every failure.
Yes, sir.
And I applied it to help me get to the next step and the next level of where I wanted to be. So thank you for that. You didn't ask me that long answer, but that's the answer to that. And thank you for that.